Okay, so here is the tally on Angus. This is what y'all been waiting for. I just did a little easy thing here. So for just the feed, the corn itself in bags was $3.88, but I got it up there for $500 because I bought some more here and there different times. Then I got $2.50 for hay, because I got probably 50 in gas, and you know, the hay itself I guess I made up, but it's all part of it. $200 for that. Then the car that he ruined was $400, and the other car was $500. So that's the negative side, is $1,650. So just to let y'all know that without them cars, it'd been $750. And so the negative there is $1,650 to $2,000, and you get $350 profit, which is still profit, but when you consider there's no time included, or is counted, I have written. There's no time that I have written down on here for all the hours and labor and everything it took to do. I got 50 on there for meds. Just another, you know, he got cut a few times. And then his final weight was 760, and I sold him for $250 or $260 depending on who it was. And that's how we came up with our $2,000 conclusion. So, just to clarify, if he doesn't get out and ruin cars, there's a profit to be made, even more so. So that's why this upcoming year I'm taking this money and building a real fence. And we're going all out. Probably gonna do a real fence for sure. And then I'm gonna get 2 steers, and we'll rotate them. I've been looking into holistic grazing, and so I want to rotate the steers every week onto a new piece, and make sure that that piece is fed and grazed on properly instead of eroding and wasting. Because the way that I had Angus here set up was just not properly done right. It wasn't working out. He grazed it all right down, the whole thing. Everything was getting eroded. The grass was not spreading, maybe very little. The weeds were knocked down somewhat, but weren't destroyed. If anything, they were given more room with the grass gone to grow. So I definitely am looking into doing this rotational pasture where I can section off this new pasture into 3 or 4 different partials that'll last 2 steers for a week or so. And I think if we can do that, that'd be great. Even, you know, a rotation of 6 days would be good, because all it is the grass growing. And so the deal is with more pastures, the more time you keep them off it. So if you only have 3 pastures and every 6 days you transfer, that means they've only been off that first one for 12 to 18 days, depending on what you're actually doing. So you gotta give it time to strengthen up and harden and let them come in and eat it again. And with 2, it's gonna be a more serious job, and I need water and I need electric. And so right there, that number, that's electric and fence. And the water is, I think I can maintain the water well enough. The main thing is the electric for the electric fencer. So hope you guys liked a little update on Angus, and he was very good. I had some burgers of him, and I actually invited everybody over I knew to have it, because they all helped as well, and everybody really enjoyed the burgers. So I'm really proud that I could raise my own hay and raise my own beef. Very cool. Made a little profit, lots of experience. keep on rocking. Alright, so here is a picture of the barn from the farm. This is something you guys probably have never seen. I'm not sure if I've showed you guys these pictures, but neighbor lady took these for me. Another beautiful shot of the farm at dead winter. What a wonderful photographer. She also took this one. And I probably show this picture again because I want to stand in this spot and do a video of it now. And I want to do a standing video in this spot. Maybe one in this spot too. But that's what the barn used to look like. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Alright, so I have doing a little video on a trip that I took in 2014, I believe. It's a beaver dam that I took a picture of. It's a further away one. Another picture of it close up. Now this is a trip around Lake Superior through Canada. And this blue picture here along with those three, this bay is where the Edmund Fitzgerald is sunk into, just off the coast of that point. And these are just some places we stopped. I'll get back to them ones up top. Cool waterfalls. Now again, this is just a trip that we took around Lake Superior. You start in the UP and go all the way around back through the locks. And me being from America and not the rocky side of America, over in Michigan, we don't really have much of these cut-in rocks like this. So it's interesting to see it, and that's why I was taking pictures of this stuff. This is at an Indian shop because they have Indian tribes up there. That's my grandfather, my grandmother. Here we are, we're getting some precious stones. So the stone that we're looking for here is called amethyst, and there's only, I believe, 7 or 8 mines in the world that produce it, and the one that we went to here in Canada is the largest one. And see, they let you go out where they already mined and pick up all the fragments that they couldn't get with their machine. And so that's how you're able to. You still pay by the pound that you bring out. Now this is how they found the mine. They were driving this old pickup truck, looking around, and it actually broke down right on top of the mine. They jumped out of the truck and actually stepped on amethyst. And that's how the $1 million truck became a permanent fixture in the landscape. This here is, I believe, the world's largest goose. That's up in Canada. If you didn't know, Michigan has the world's largest chainsaw and the world's largest gun up in the Upper Peninsula. This here is just a stuffed moose. Little weird town, little mining town. Had one store in it, and it was still a general store. Still had cubbies where you scooped food out of them and weighed it out by the pound. Duke here, he went on a bunch of vacations with us. We did several other vacations up in the UP, Upper Peninsula, but yeah, I thought you guys would enjoy this little after shot of the trip.